So I'm following Mrs. Naughty Chicken. I'm not giving her a name, but she is the only one who escapes, and she's never really liked to go in the coop, the new run I should say. Since we moved them, all of them moved no problem. Excuse the messy alley here. This is what will be our wood store towards that side, which we haven't got round to yet. We really need to because it's winter coming. We only have 3 months of winter, and over that side this will be compost, and she's now just going back over to the chicken run because she knows she's been naughty. But we moved all the chickens and she literally just decided she didn't want to go there. She kept going back to the old place. So she found a way to get out, and every day she spends her days now free ranging, foraging, happier being a hen of her own devices. So here's a chicken run. I still haven't done that video yet, but we're still got to separate it off. But if you can just see through, it's a massive area. Goes all the way down there. Let's see better if I just go over. Goes all the way down there, right down to the end, and it's going to be separated into 3. But right now we're just using them to just clear, and I've got so many things that need sorting in the kitchen garden. So what they're working on at the moment is a lot of tomato extra growth that wasn't needed, so that's gone to them. Just old lettuce, what had become lettuce trees that had gone to seed, some of the first lettuce we planted. And I just, at this stage in the kitchen garden at the moment, because it's not the market garden, if there's still life left in something, I've been leaving it in because we now do have the space. But that's eventually was too far gone, so that's come out now. So yeah, I'll do a separate video about the chickens and take you around it in the next few days or so. But right now my focus is getting the kitchen garden looking back to its best. Hope you're having a good day. Chickens absolutely loving melon. They really do like soft fruit, anything like tomatoes, strawberries, melons, courgettes they're quite partial to. But anything they can just pick at like they are now. And this melon, I would love to have had it. It's one of the gala melons, I think. And unfortunately, because the foliage, as I said the other day, was dense in there, I missed this one. It had already split open and there were a few little bugs in there. So I thought, right, let's treat the chickens. And it certainly is a treat for them. Next year, plan to actually grow some crops, some fruit crops just for the chickens, just some annuals. So probably grow a few melons, definitely some strawberries, definitely tomatoes. These things don't have to cost a lot. For tomatoes, for instance, if you've seen one of the other videos, you can actually just take off the suckers that come in between the branch and the main stem, and then either pot them on or grow them on in water. And then they make really new, good, vigorous new plants if you catch them early enough. So it's worth sometimes just leaving some suckers for those. And chickens go absolutely mad for tomatoes. So we've got quite a big periphery around this chicken run now. And so we plan to plant it up and then dedicate an extra small part of the pasture as well for some grain for them. But what you'll then get is, if we plant, for instance, tomatoes, sunflowers, etc., around the run, the outer perimeter, and just keep that bed mulch, then you'll get what we call volunteer plants as well. So you'll get tomatoes and sunflowers self-seeding, and hopefully after a few years it'll become an area that doesn't need that much work, just a bit of maintenance, but we've got food to just throw into the chickens just to help supplement the diet a bit. So fill your boots, chickens, enjoy.